Hey, what's going on, everyone? Thank you for coming back to Ellis Network over here on YouTube and SoundCloud as well. For all my listeners over on SoundCloud, I made a video earlier this morning. I was in the middle of getting my children ready. I brought out how North Korea and South Korea are going to unify and make one team for the Winter Olympics in 2018 this year. No doubt you guys can go over to YouTube over here on SoundCloud and look up Ellis Network, same as it is here on SoundCloud, and you can watch that video. But anyways, now we're going to make this video. And we got two subjects that we're going to talk about. And I'll post the descriptions in the articles, but this is all mainstream. You guys, everyone around the world knows about this. Okay, so I'm still going to post the links in the description for you guys, so you guys can read it. But you guys already know. All right, this is not new news. This isn't breaking, just coming out. So I'm not revealing anything. I'm more likely just giving my opinion. Now, there's two things that's going on. One is great and one is just, what? And the one great thing that I was talking about, and this came out yesterday, where Trump ordered CNN star Jim Acosta to leave the Oval Office. Again, I don't know if you guys watched the videos or read the description or the articles, but Jim, he was definitely race baiting his questions. Talk about it. Well, what about, white countries? Would you accept white countries? Just still that. And no doubt if President Trump would have given them the time of day, they would have twisted the story around to even fact try to better their false narrative of President Trump being a racist. No doubt. They were race baiting the shit out of President Trump. And President Trump said, "Get the fuck out of my office. Get out." And no doubt, Jim, his feelings are hurt. CNN got their ass hurt. Okay? But that's what happens. Unfairly news reporting. Unfair opinions. Again, CNN is no longer about news, it's opinions. That's basically what news is nowadays. It's no longer news, where we trust one person to say, whatnot. It's all opinions. It's all based on people's opinions. CNN and everyone that funds CNN definitely doesn't follow President Trump and they would like to see him fall. So why not sit there and waste, taxpayer dollars and just airtime and people's good talent? And I will say there are some good anchors on CNN. I'm not talking about Don Lemon. I'm not talking about Anderson Cooper. You got and Wolf Blitzer. You guys are some of the worst baiters on the world. Like, just on the world stage. It's crazy. But Jim, yes, you have gotten kicked out by President Trump in the Oval Office. Why? They don't trust y'all. Don't act like you're fucking butthurt. I mean, I know you guys are butthurt. You guys have been number one for how many years? Trusted news network. And then after this election, you guys flopped over on your back and flopped around like a fish out of the water. Like, you guys just don't know what the hell you're going to do. So you want to go to the Oval Office, no doubt ask racist questions to President Trump. Because even if he, like I said, if he gave you guys the time of day to answer these questions, they would no doubt spin the story around and make it say, President Trump is a racist. He would love to have white people come in here, but he wants to consider all the other nations, Mexican nations and, the black nations, shitholes. But he would like white Europeans. Oh my God, it's fucking stupid. It's a fucking circus. And speaking of a circus, I got another thing to talk to you guys about, and no doubt that this is mainstream. This has actually come out a couple days ago, and I just haven't had a moment to sit down and talk about it. Other things have been going on, and at first I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about it. But then after a couple days, sharing the articles and hearing people talk about it, I figured, what the hell not? We're going to do it. Chelsea Manning. Running for Senate. Again, like I said, it's a circus show here in the United States. All right. First, we seen society being a circus show, with the women's protest, people protesting and rioting with their children dressed up as big vaginas. It's a fucking circus act. Now, the politics are becoming a circus act. And forgive me, for 1 minute, before we continue with this. I am not bringing this story out and saying it's a circus act for the simple fact that Chelsea Manning, before known as Brad, was in the military. Okay, had his operationist changes on the tax on the U.S. tax dollars. No doubt, the military funded that. And where do they get their funding? Well, American tax dollars. So no doubt that the American tax people pay for Brad to turn into Chelsea. And again, like I said, I'm not going to make this assumption based on my views of the whole identity thing. Okay, when I talk about that, I'm still going to call him a he. Okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, I don't care how they want to identify. They can identify in their mind the way that they want. But when I'm talking about this person, I'm going to call it as I see it, and it is what it is. All right, I sleep good at night. They don't bother me. If you want to be a man and turn into a woman, do your thing. Do your thing. All right, you want the equal rights of people? Do your thing. You have no effect on me personally. I sleep good at night. I raise my family good at night. I don't care how you want to perceive yourself. But I will be fair and say this. You will not be Senate in the United States. Why? Because you're a fucking felon. You leaked classified documents out in your time in the military. You was imprisoned. You got pardoned by President Obama. Go figure. So here's the thing, guys. Everyone that I've talked to, and even if I don't talk to them, I can read it. You know, there's so many, shares on Facebook. So many shares on Twitter talking about Chelsea Manning running for Senate. Okay. I can tell you right now. Okay. I'm going to make a prediction. Okay. I'll be the first one to say it. This is my prediction right now. Make a note of this. You're not going to win. Okay. This is a publicity stunt. No doubt. You are not going to win. No matter how hard you try, no matter how dirty the Democrats get, because no doubt it was the Democrats and President Obama that gave you your freedom, even though you're a traitor to the country. You're a shame. And again, I'm not talking about your identity. We can't trust you. You want to be in the Senate, which means you will have your hands and your eyes in a lot of classified stuff. Who's to say that you're going to go out and leak that shit again? Simply, one and done. That's all it is. That's all it should be. One and fucking done. I'm an average U.S. American citizen. You know what? If I hacked into and leaked out, classified information, oh yeah, you best believe I'll be sitting in prison and I'll never get pardoned. Maybe it's because I'm not gay or I didn't go through a sex change. I don't know. I honestly don't know the reason why you got pardoned in the first place. Any right president, you can guarantee you if it was President Trump in the office, man, you'd be rotting in fucking hell right now. You'd be rotting away because you is a traitor to the United States of America. Now, my prediction, you will not win. And when you do not win, when you won't win, no doubt will they sit there and not tell you guys about the fact that he was, a felon, but Democrats, mainstream media, CNN, will come out and say that the reason why he didn't get voted was because it's an identity crisis. They didn't want a trans in the Senate. That's not the case. That's not the case at all. You're a fucking liar. You're a traitor. That's why you're not getting voted. My opinion, I'm not voting for you. And I see a lot of people, Twitter, just social media, not going to vote for you. And they all say the same thing. They're not attacking you on your gender identity crisis. They're attacking you on the fact that you are a felon. You will not get voted. Plain and simple. Alright guys, well that's just my opinion on these things. I'm going to post the articles in the description for you guys all to read it. Please share my videos. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for supporting the channel on YouTube and on SoundCloud as well. I will be keeping up with a couple of things today and be bringing out multiple videos throughout the day. Alright guys, so please, if you guys have not just come in, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification for any of you guys that like what we do here, what we talk about, and you guys can get notified every time that I upload a video. Same as SoundCloud. I don't know what they do over there to let you guys know that I uploaded. Maybe if you guys are just followers, they automatically, I don't know. But either way, SoundCloud, you guys can just stay tuned, keep checking back and forth, and we'll be talking. All right guys, I'm out.